and attacks you with his battle axe. With advantage. That I think that hits. Yeah, it does.
It does
Barely.
not. Oh wait, yeah,
18.
18. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, yep,
yeah,
yep.
18. That comes 18. And that hits. Ooh.
Damn.
So
Are you
35 divided in half, so yeah.
17.
17. You're really hurt, but you're not dead.
Oh yeah.
This guy just Shrek'd you.
Yeah, and he chuckles and he says, and he got this big smile with all like missing teeth and they're toothy and mean.
Jeez. You're taking a beating today.
Yeah,
I'm gonna enjoy killing this guy.
Yeah, and he says, "I'm gonna enjoy this." That's what he says right before. You think that? And then it is Darius's turn.
Okay. Where's the ruckus? I'm assuming we hear like sounds of battle by now.
Yeah, you still hear
Wait.
like rappling. You hear yelling and shouting. You know, typical sounds like a riot.
Yeah, and then
It's
you hear
in this direction.
like cow just yell really loud.
Yeah, in this direction. Yeah, distress cow noises.
He's got cow on his property. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm just going to move the flaming. That window is the broken one, right?
No, it's the one further back. This one.
Okay. Could I slam the spear into the window to get it outside?
Yeah, this one here. Is that the one you're wanting to open? This one?
So, well, if I can just open the window, I will obviously open the window. Yeah, that's actually much easier. Let me just open the window and then
Yeah.
send the flaming spear outside. Don't
Yeah.
cause unnecessary property damage.
Yeah, you can open that without problem. So you open this one specifically.
Okay, so, yeah.
Okay. You open it. That's not a problem.
And then now at 20, I can get up here. And the sphere's outside.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Cool.
I'm gonna move you there. You're next to the window. It's open, and you have the sphere there. It's floating in.
Yeah, but then I can move 20 more feet, right?
Yeah. You started. Where did you start? You started here.
I started here.
Yeah, that would make the most sense. Lucian was here, so yeah, you would have to have been here. So you move 5 feet, and then you have 25 more feet. So, yeah, you can move there if you want.
Yep.
Okay. All right, that is your turn if you don't want to do anything else, because you still have an action. Because it wasn't an action to open the window.
That's a good point, actually.
Dash, if you want.
Yeah, I'm thinking, but I'm not. This is a window too, right?
Yeah.
I was about
Yep.
to see that. Yeah, I'm going to dash over there and take a look outside.
Okay. I'm gonna move you briefly to get you an idea of what you see.
Yeah.
This is what you see. A lot of
Oh,
dead guard. You see Bjor fighting this big guy with a big arm, and a guard that seriously looks like he's fucked up, surrounded by a bunch of citizens with weapons. Yeah.
How messed up
Uprising.
does this guy look?
It looks like Isaac is winning, and it looks like he's wounded, but not significantly.
Okay. Well, shit. That's my action vote.
Yeah, I told you, a lot of bodies out here.
Yeah, that is your turn. All right.
Yeah. Guys, I think we need it outside.
And I turn to him and I'm like, I'm on it. Don't worry.
Okay. Cole, your turn.
I think you should worry.
Oh, hang on. As a reaction after hearing you say that, I say like, I'm going to cast Featherfall on you if you want to jump out there and do shit. Because it's a reaction.
Yeah. You could do that if you want. That's up to you.
Yeah, by all means.
If I were to hear you say that, I'd say give it to me and this guard too.
Yeah, absolutely. I cast it on how many allies I can at once. And
Yeah, okay. So you cast it on Lucian, the guard, and Darius. And yourself? I mean, how many can you cast it on?
A 4, I believe, at level 1.
Okay, let's just say you do it on yourself as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your reaction. Cole, your turn.
Alright, here's what I would like to do. Now that I can see what's going on outside, I see that my buddy, yours getting fucked up. I'm gonna scream in ape and pound my chest. And what it stands for is, I got you, bro.
Nice.
I don't speak ape, so I just see this monkey do that.
Yeah.
And I am going to, since I retain my intelligence and my wisdom.
Yeah, and your charisma. Yep.
I'm going to jump off the roof, up into the air, to a point where I am over Isaac.
Okay. That's the thing you can do.
And based off my intelligence, wisdom, like based off my smart, like I think I'd be able to kind of position myself like above him, and I want to get as high as possible on this jump.
Yeah, I'm just calculating the movement here. Yeah, you can do that with all your movement if you dash. Let's see, you dash jump. You can be over his head when you jump.
Okay. Yeah, like I want to get as high as possible, but I want to like kind of like
We don't land on him?
I kind of want to stop over him, but I want to get as high as possible at the same time.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, you can do that. You're
okay.
I'm gonna say you're over his head.
All right.
How many?
And then
we said it was about, it's a little over 20 feet. You're probably about 30. I'm gonna say 30 feet in the air because if you jumped extra high, directly over his head.
And then as my bonus action, I can use all the features from my race while I'm in wild shape.
Yep.
So as I jump, as I hit the peak, and like right before I feel like I'm gonna fall, I use a phase step and I go even higher.
Ooh.
Okay, jeez, this is dangerous and awesome. So you are 60 feet in the air because you can go another 30 on top of the 30 you already are.
And then I tuck my legs into my chest and I yell in ape, which means cannonball.
Nice. This is awesome.
And I fall on top of Isaac. Now in the monster manual, it doesn't say the weight of an ape, but I'm looking at the Pathfinder Bestiary, and it says an ape weighs 400 pounds. So a 400-pound ape is falling 60 feet on top of this creature.
Okay.
I don't know how much damage you want to cause him and me, but it's probably gonna like knock me out of ape form.
It would. But let me just look at the damage really quick. Isn't it like a D10 for every 10 feet or something like that? What is the fall damage amount?
D6 for every 10 feet.
Okay, so you're 60 feet in the air, so 60.
I would assume I would take falling. He would take some kind of like crushing damage, maybe.
Yeah. I'm gonna have it be a multiplier of the amount of damage you take. I'm gonna do this in a weird way, but I'm gonna do that the way I want to do it. So do roll D66.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Oh god.
All right. Then what happens is you take that amount of damage outright. So that's gonna, when you hit him, it's gonna do the damage and then knock you out of ape form, and you'll take overflow damage and be prone. But you will deal a lot of damage to him and knock him prone.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
I'm actually just gonna have you outright deal the same amount of damage.
I'm
What's that?
gonna take 8 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Making
that
it-
all?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Because my ape form, it took 19 points of
Oh, I see
Yeah.
what you mean.
So overflow.
that,
Yep.
and then I took 8.
Yep. So yeah, he takes 27 bludgeoning damage and is prone. You are back in your form beside him.
Would I be able to do any more?
No, you use a dodge, you use a dash to get that far, and you
Oh, no.
you use your face step. So yeah,
No,
unfortunately,
I'm talking
you
about
do not.
the damage, because like I would
Oh.
think like a gravity weight.
Yeah, 400 pounds. Actually, you're right about that. I'm gonna have it. Let's just add another 3d6 on top of that. I'm gonna say 50% more damage.
Okay.
So roll 3d6.
And then I was sued.
Right.
I'm also prone.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're both are prone. You took damage, so you also have a concentration on your flaming. Well, your flame sword would have gone away probably no matter what when you wild shaped.
No,
I don't think you could retain it.
I actually keep spells.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird to think about, like merge into you.
Yeah.
All the same, you did take damage, so dude, you'd also pass your concentration check. So I'm gonna let you keep it, even if it is
so-
kind of weird to think about. Going by the rules, it is allowed, so it's just
Yeah.
very strange.
Yeah. I shift back and I'm holding on to my flame blade still.
Yeah. You're just lying on your back with this flame sword in your hand, and Isaac is on his stomach, just totally confused.
So, let's see. Would you say that my jump was my move?
It was your jump. You dash to get that far in general, and then you use your face step as a bonus action to get even higher. So you used all your action. You dashed with that action, and you used your face step as your bonus action. And you
I was
moved your full
able-
distance.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you moved 60 feet movement, and then you did another 30 feet on top of that with face step. You moved really far.
Oh, so wait.
You
Whatever.
don't have any other you don't have any other movement or actions. You used
Okay.
everything you possibly could have, and you did a fuck ton of damage. You did 38
Black
damage.
on ammo.
Yeah.
How is he looking after that?
He's really hurt. I mean, well, he's prone on the ground and he's moving in a more difficult manner, but he's still alive. I mean, you can tell by the orange effect. Well, you can't see this, but his character is now like an orangish red overlay. All right. Yes. Then what was I going to check something about?
Did not expect that.
I thought of this 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and I've been waiting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I assumed I messed with you when I did Featherfall on you last time with those hags.
Yeah, the brainchild of the hag incident.
Yep. All right, now it is guard turn. Guarding your possession doesn't do anything. He doesn't he just follows along with your orders. The guard fighting outside.
As he
turns and tries to attack one of the
he raises his spear towards me, which I assume is what he's going to do, I'm going to be like, "Bitch, I will fucking murder you! Don't you fucking dare!"
Yeah, and he doesn't attack you though. He attacks one of the people that are attacking him.
Oh, good for him.
Because he's terrified about dying. He's about to die. He hits one of them. He hits them for 2. That seriously wounds one of the civilians.
Seriously wounds them.
Yeah, the civilians have very little health.
I mean, numbers is supposed to. Yeah,
But I'm gonna
understand.
say
It's just like
they're not dead, but they're out of commission. That one right there, that is bottom left, is on the ground and in pain, out of commission. They're not able to fight anymore.
he gets stabbed in the hip, and he's like, "Ooh, it hurts."
Yeah. Other than that, he's just saying, "Back, back, get away!" And he's trying to keep them all away from him. But he's gonna very likely die. Bjorn, your turn.
Alright, so since I don't want to have an attack of opportunity, I'm just going to go ahead and...
You could zap the guard and attack Isaac.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
No matter what that kill. Well, no, he has to do a con save or deck save. Let's see if he dodges it. Luckily, because yeah, I forgot that you take full damage. Nope, he does not make.
Yep, he's dead.
Yep, guard dead. Gets zapped. Boom. All right. That hits.
Yeah.
All right. He's really hurt. Yeah, he's dying. He's not quite there yet, though. And he is prone. Still. So, 1. Your turn.
Okay, so one's gonna try once again to continue her bard fin and try to convince the opposing force to surrender, hanging the Baron out the window and saying like, "Give up, your leader's already dead. Throw down your arms and you shall be spared."
Are you gonna like open this window right next to you here and then like drape him out?
I mean, where is the where's the main like conflict? Like who would?
In this direction. Over
the front
here.
door, essentially, yeah.
Yeah. Where Darius right now, he's overlooking the front door. He's like the biggest main window.
I mean, am I able to get over here and hang him out and say all that stuff?
I'm gonna let you.
If I, take the dodge action, dash action.
Dash action. Yeah, I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna let you get all the way over there, and yeah, that's everything. All your effort in general would require you to do this. But yeah, then you put him out the window and drape him over. You're like holding onto the rope on the other side, and he's essentially he's already dead, but I mean he's hanging.
Oh yeah,
by
it's
his neck.
just showing them that he's dead.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
pay attention to me. Your leader's dead. Please surrender.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot the guard would have showed up as it was their turn.
Stop the terrible ritual. He was trying to conduct.
Yeah, let me actually copy and put some more guards on the map because I need to do that regardless. All right, they would be approaching from the northern side, so let's put a few in. Let's put in 5 of them. All right, 5 of them there. They're all bunched together in their formation. They see right from. Let me move you really quick. 1 to where this would happen. Where you are now is where the body's hanging, and so they see it, and they see all the bodies on the ground and everything. They see Isaac fighting, and they immediately stop, and they look at Isaac, and they look at the situation of the battle and all the armed citizens, and they don't move any further. They keep hold of their spears, but they stand where they are, and Isaac is yelling at them. It's like, "What are you doing? Get over here!" And they don't move. They don't say anything either, and they kind of look at each other a little bit, but they're not moving anymore. And then I'm gonna say, do you like drop the body or anything, or are you just holding onto it for now?
No, I'm just hanging it out the window for them to see in full display. Do you want me to do like a persuasion or something to convince them to stand down? Or?
Yeah. For automatically they stop, but yeah, you can do a persuasion to see if they like what else they do.
I'm gonna use an inspiration.
You may.
Okay.
It is enough to get some 2 to back away. I'm gonna say 2 back off. Like 2 start moving away the other direction. They're not like running, but they're backing off. And the other ones are remaining in position, but they're not advancing toward the crowd. the crowd gave him a little bit of a berth.
Okay, at least did something, at least.
Yep. All right, that's your turn, Lucian.
All right. So if I were to like look out this window that Darius is at, do I see that basically everything looks like it's going okay? Like, doesn't look like shit's hitting the fan?
Yeah, it looks like it's relatively under control. I mean, it's crazy, the corpses and everything.
Could ask us.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like any of my friends are dying, right?
I mean,
Besides
yours, yeah. And what you mean is that what you're asking is that do you feel like you need to move out there and help them?
Yes,
No, you.
yes. Okay.
I mean, your character could yell out the window like, "Hey,
Yeah.
everything okay?"
No is.
Hi everybody, you all good? Got to take care of some more stuff in here. If everything's fine, I can do that.
Yep, I just give him a big old thumbs up.
Okay.
I'm laying on the ground. I got my hand like on my lower back. I'm like, oh, I'm good.
You should
Nice.
never do that again.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like enough for me. So I'm
All
gonna
right.
just look at the guard here, and since we do still have feather falling, I'm just gonna look at the railing and look at him. And then I'm gonna say, you can either jump over this railing or I can push you. And yeah.
All right. Persuasion.
No,
intimidation.
Yeah.
So don't worry, this will be fun.
He decided to go along with you. So
Ever
I'm
gone
gonna
base
move
jumping
you
before?
and-
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just jumping down to the bottom floor.
Yeah, you guys jump down.
And then I'm like, okay, take me to the wherever the wife lady was.
All right, I'm gonna give
The
you.
lady of the house.
I'm gonna give you a bit more movement. I'm gonna give you enough to get like outside the front, but you're not gonna be able to go inside it now. Not inside the room, but
Okay.
you get
There's
there.
a lot of dead people out here. I see that now.
Yeah, and he
Hello.
gestured toward this door here.
Okay. I'm gonna tell him we're gonna go in there, but you're going first. That's it.
Okay. Isaac's turn. The guard just nods and sighs, and that's all he says. He's kind of terrified after having jumped down and seeing all those dead guards and everything. This guy's like in full on like terrified
That
mode.
and he's like in cuffs, and he's make peace
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah. All right, Isaac. He stands up. He is incredibly mad. And he wants nothing less than for Vior to die. So he turns his attention to Vior and lets out the most powerful attack he can.
Bring it, bitch.
He's going to actually add another die to his attack if he hits you with these attacks. So you could very well go unconscious. We'll see what happens. Two-handed attack. Blam. 18,
Oh, no.
21. That's already knocking you probably unconscious. Yeah. So you're unconscious.
And I
So,
just like see
that's-
this and I'm like, no, Bio.
And then he turns to Cole and attacks you, Cole.
Okay.
Okay. There. Anytime now, roll 20. Thank you. 17, that hits. And he gets to roll another die on top of that, so it's a d10. So 8 more damage. You're nearly unconscious. Oh, and you lose your flame sword. Actually, that would all been one thing. You don't lose your flame sword. That would all been one chunk. That's just a technicality.
All right.
So I'm gonna give you back that little dot. Say that's what it was. That's his turn. Yeah. He's angry and he's gonna probably try to kill one of you next. but he's pretty hurt. Alright, Darius.
Alright. I've learned to trust my allies when you say they got this, so I'm just going to move the flaming sphere as far as it can go, like in this direction.
Yeah, I think you move 30 feet a turn.
Oh, just to the second window, yeah.
Yeah, you can't move any further than that.
Then I'm going to move up behind Lucian.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna let you. You're gonna jump down, or you're gonna do it down the stairs?
Oh yeah, I can feather fall. Yeah, sure.
Okay. And yeah, you can actually make it to him if you do that. So. All right, you make it down right behind him. Yeah, because you jump down through that way rather than down the outside, like through the window. So that means that you can actually move a little bit more. I'll put you right there if you want to be. This is the door that you're going to be going through. And the guard will be going first.
Okay, yeah, sure. Guess ready. No, wait. I don't actually want to like blow someone up anymore. Man, it's not even an action I want to hold. I can't see the battle outside, right?
Yeah, you can in a straight line. You can actually see Isaac. Yeah, it's way over here. He's 60 feet directly to your east, right.
That's fine.
Yeah, I moved you there already, but you don't have to move there. You actually drop down.
That's actually where I wanted to move. I'm just not sure. I want to hold an action, I guess.
Okay.
What's going to be bigger? Like Firebolt, I guess if there's, like, you know, if someone takes the attack action next turn.
Okay. Yeah, you'll firebolt Isaac. Okay.
Obviously not Lucian, but if whoever attacks one of our allies.
Yep.
The firebolt.
Yep.
Oh.
That makes sense. All right, Cole.
All right. Well, first let's get off my ass and use half my movement. Stand up.
Okay. You're no longer prone.
And then bonus action.
Okay.
More of my Fey energy and heal Yor.
Okay.
Use my final 2 points.
Okay.
And heal him.
Alright, so he's healed for 5, and he gets +2 temporary hit points.
And then, as my action, I'm going to wild shape again into an ape.
Okay. Sure.
And that way I'm at 19 hit points and not 1 hit point.
That's not broken at all.
Okay. Yep. Now you're wild shaped again in front of him as an ape. That is your turn then. I mean, you have movement, but I don't think you're gonna move.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay put.
Yeah. Or you're healed, you're not unconscious, but you are prone.
Yep. I wake up on the ground. I kind of try to pull myself up. I cough up a bunch of blood, and I
chicken bones.
uneasily get on my feet, and I kind of sway back and forth, and I point my sword at this dickhead, and have at you.
Just make the
yeah,
ball
Isaac had been yelling to the
noise.
guards. That actually does not manage to hit him.
Just stumble over and miss. It's like, still
Alright,
shaking.
let's see if he takes damage from the shock. He does not. He is resisting you.
Yeah, he cuffs more blood. And, yeah, the peasants are going to gang up on him. One here. One here. One here.
Okay. Yep. I figure they'd surround him.
Yeah.
That.
And attack my minions.
Alright, so we got advantage there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 90-20. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. 2 of those are critical, so 8d8.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, that is enough to kill him. They just, with all different kinds of weapons, we got people with a dagger, people with clubs, people with pitchforks, people with torches, people with spears, all different manner of things. They just pile onto this guy and try to kill him, and they eventually manage to get through. He tries to respond back by torching one of them, just for cinematic effect. He hits one of them with the whatever it is, flame hand again, kills that guy, but succumbs and dies. Pile.
Yeah, he's just overwhelmed by this essential dog pile of peasants.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what happens when you. And technically, I did a little bit too much damage because I should have separated it into chunks of like 2d20s. Doesn't mean that both hit. He only gets attacked one, but it doesn't matter. He took way too much damage and died no matter what.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is dead, and he falls to the ground. Yeah, his battle axe is high quality, but it didn't look inherently like unique in any other way. It just looks like it's really high quality. But you can see on closer inspection later. Okay, now it's the guard's turn. Actually, why did we do the orders before guards? Whatever, it doesn't matter. The guards are not moving. They just kind of spread out in a line. There's only 3 of them. They
Got
look
a
at each
solution
other,
for this.
and they just stare at the mob, and they say, "Just stay back till we figure out what's going on." And that's all they do. They have their spears for protecting themselves. The 2 others are just booking it and running away.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab. It doesn't look like it has any hair, so I'm just gonna grab him by the skull, drag his corpse over, grab his battle axe, cut off his head, and throw it to the feet of the 2 guards that are still there. I'm hoping the peasants will back me up. If they don't, yeah, it's whatever. I'll deal with it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. That'll be on your next turn, but you can still do all of that. 1.
Okay. Well, 1 is once again trying to facilitate the end of hostilities. And even address the mob and basically says, "Everyone, please stand down. The battle's over. We've won."
Okay.
And
I'm going to give you persuasion with advantage.
Yeah, particularly talking to the guards, like, you definitely surrender because I don't think Beardor's going to back down. It's, but
Yep.
I keep forgetting his name.
Yep.
Properly.
Go ahead. Just do persuasion with advantage.
14. Oh, come on. I'm good at this, I
That
swear.
still is sufficient. All the others start running away. So the guards start backing up until they break into a full sprint and book it. Alright. Anything else for your turn? That was your action. You got movement bonus.
I do have movement. I will use my feather fall to get to the bottom with BR and Cole.
All right. So do you let go of the body and just let it crumble down to the
just let it
bottom?
slam into the front pavement.
Yep. It falls down onto the stairs in a heap. You then jump down right next to him.
Gracefully. How much movement
You
will I have?
I'm gonna give you. You only used 5. Falling is not really any movement. You have 25 left.
Okay. And it's up to BR and Cole. And I'm like, the battle's won. Fantastic. I like hold both their shoulders as like victory is ours. Yes. Come on, BR. Stand down. Come on. I know you're raging, but come on. Battle's over, please.
Okay, that being your turn, are you gonna heal them at all or do anything?
I mean, I thought the persuasion was an action. I can heal them.
Right, I'm gonna say that. I'll be nice enough and say as a bonus action. It's not. You already were kind of doing it before. All that. We're almost there. There's still other guards, and they might be combative. It'll depend. And then, if they aren't, then we'll be out of combat. Yeah, so you heal whom? Is that Bior?
Bior, yeah. I think he took the most damage after I saw him fall.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to heal you for 4.
A whopping 4 hit points. Sorry, I don't think you're able to be healed with my medical skill, because I think we used that.
Did you already heal me?
Yeah, we did. Oh, that's fine.
You can hardly tell, I know. Right.
Let's move on to Lucian.
I think...
push him in front of the door and say, open that shit and walk on in.
Yep. Alright. He knocks and he says, I'm coming in, or hey, it's so-and-so. Let's just say his name is...
Jeremy.
Igor. And he opens the door.
Yeah, I think Marcel asked if we were out of initiative or not.
Yeah, I know. We're not yet, because they might be combatants. Okay. They might be resistant. I'm going to decide right now. There's a guard standing on the other side of the door immediately, and he looks at the guard, looks at Igor, and he says, like, what's going on? We were told to wait in here and guard the Baroness.
When he does that, I'm going to hold my pistol up to the back of this guy's head and say, everybody out of the room now. And, or else this guy dies. Just kind of let that threat there.
I don't think royalty would be too invested in the life of a guard.
Yeah, that's not the most persuasive argument I can imagine.
The guard moves aside. Alright, I'm gonna do it this way. The guard moves aside, but as soon as he does that, and the lady inside, Lady Lydia Petrovna, says, what do you mean? What's going on? What are you doing? We're having a peaceful dinner here. You can tell she's a little bit, like, unhinged.
She doesn't
and yeah, there's a meal served. It's like, not exactly, like, looks very appetizing. There's plenty of it, but it's not very good-looking food. And all these people here do look like they're terrified and not here under their own, like, means. Like, they want to be here. They look like they're ready to run away any moment. But...
Okay. Well, I'm going to push the guard in and then kind of step into his spot. So he's kind of in the room.
Yeah, I'm going to have you be there like that.
Okay, cool. And is this kind of something I can just sense walking in the room? Like, none of these people want to be here right now?
Yeah, it's very obvious.
They're more horrified of her than you.
Well, I'm going to say, anyone who wants to leave, I advise you do it now. And then I'm going to point to the door. Except for you two, meaning the guards, and her.
Okay.
Everyone else can leave.
All right. The commoners look at them amongst each other, and they kind of consider like whether they should be making any movements, but they're terrified of Lydia. The guards are worried about them being under her control, but everything's kind of falling into place. The guards look at each other and nod, and they just kind of move aside, ignoring the cries of Lydia to stop them, and stop you rather. And all the commoners will run out the door quickly. But Lydia, I would do it this way. Just get rid of all these. Lydia grabs hold of one of the commoners as she runs past and pulls a dagger out. And I guess she grabs one of the knives from the table and holds it up to the commoner's throat and says, "Leave now. You're in our home. You aren't welcome here. Speaking of which, where's my husband?"
Shit, dude, you're lawful good. How are you gonna handle that?
I'm chaotic.
Okay.
I don't think you would still let a civilian die. The most in-character thing I think you would do is try to kill her, or just say let her go and then kill her.
Prisoner exchange.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't care about the guard, but still, I get your idea.
You're taking hostages. I'm the one who takes the hostages here.
And yeah, Lucy just grabs Darius. See?
No, you're right. That Baron is on me. To be fair, he was in the cooking in the metal breastplate.
So
yes.
Is it like bright in here? Like, is it very?
Yeah, it's perfectly finely well lit. It's just there's no inherent light in here, but I can do something really quick.
Okay.
There's natural lighting. Is
yeah.
what I'm
There's
assuming.
candles on the table, and there's like a chandelier overhead.
Possibly use this to blow up, like put out all the candles, and then try to like rush her to.
That would be a feat, but sure. Why the hell not? That sounds actually really cool. I'm gonna let you try it, but it's gonna be a roll whether you succeed or she kills the commoner. You put out the lighting, then I'm gonna have you do a acrobatics check to see if you can get there in time and grab Lydia before she kills the commoner. So it's gonna be like a contested acrobatics sort of thing.
Yeah, I would say acrobatics or athletics, because
either.
you're essentially just sprinting towards the person.
Yeah.
Whatever is stronger for you.
Acrobatics, and I might probably use my
inspiration.
Inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah, make it that 24. Okay, so she has to beat the 24, which may not be. It's not even possible. I'm not rolling it because it's literally. Well, she could get a natural 20. So.
Turns out it was a butter knife the entire time. It wouldn't have done anything.
Yeah, you put out the fire and then you dash forward past the guard and grab her wrist and take. And she is not able to sink it into the woman's throat. That's being held captive. Immediately, the woman runs away, just books it, and just sprints and cries.
Oh my god! Oh, it's so terrible.
Yeah. So she's gone. Then you're in front of Lydia, and you have her wrist held. Essentially, you have her grappled. I'm supposed to say that.
Okay.
And that's the situation.
Since I have her wrists, you said, can I slap a pair of manacles on her? Because
yeah. You're strong enough that if you want to, you're strong enough that you can do that.
Going to prison, scumbag.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And we're gonna end combat with that. You're gonna restrain her, and then we're gonna end combat.
Yeah, I'm gonna restrain her. I'm gonna look at the guards and be like, "So we're all cool." I'm gonna take the manacles off of the guard who I previously had.
He says, I don't understand what's happening, but I just want to get out of here.
Yeah. You don't need to fix that, my friend.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be any blood spilled today. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, he says, I agree. Let's just go. And he looks at their guards and just drops his spear and just starts running away. Just moves away. So the other guard do the same thing. They all drop their weapons and book it. All the guards are gone. They're not in the area. Alright, so Lucian, you have Lydia's in your possession. She is manacled. You have one of your manacles back. You got it from the other guy.
You wanted to know about your husband?
Yeah, I'm gonna lead her out of the room and kind of preface it with, so your husband will. I'll just show you. I think it's better if you see for yourself.
Yeah. All right. We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it this way. You lead her out here. She immediately kneels down beside her husband, and even though she had the manacles, she can still do so. She puts her hands over his body, like crying immediately and weeping. And you monsters! Why did you do this? What has he ever done to you? I don't even know who you are.
He oppressed the entirety of this town. He's been executing people on a regular basis. He's a tyrant as I have ever heard one, you stupid woman.
Yeah, well, she doesn't believe any of that and doesn't care. Like, yeah, she says he's been nothing but a good man and a savior to this town. He's kept it peaceful and safe. You're all just a bunch of monsters.
Do
and she,
you
like,
not
bends
see?
over
Do
and
you not see the
embraces him.
tens of corpses of villagers out here rioting against this man? I'm pretty sure the word of so many of this town is more than just your one word alone.
And by the by, hey, what were those people with you? They didn't seem like they enjoyed your company there.
Yeah.
She doesn't respond to that. She just is embracing her corpse of a husband who's also, like, really mangled and bloody and just kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame as I'm pit-pocketing all these corpses.
Absolutely. Now, I like slap my hands.
Yeah.
Now for looting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna let everyone know we should probably let the town judge the Baron's wife, since she seems like kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
And after I say that, I'm gonna just push her out, kind of kick her off the corpse down on the ground. I'm gonna run back upstairs and loot the one corpse of the guard we killed, and then head to the attic.
That actually sounds pretty evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would just kick the spouse of the corpse that's there, like yeah.
She sounds like she's pretty evil too.
Yeah, you kind of picture her on the stairs. Immediately the citizens run over and grab her. Some are like pulling her hair. Others are like taking, not like in any creepy way. They're just like ripping her clothing, taking off like her rings and her jewelry. She has like nice stuff on.
Yes.
And then they start walking her toward the square. And you don't know what they do beyond that.
I am highly conflicted whether or not I should intervene, because it's like,
of course,
don't like rich people, but I'm not a bad person. It's like, yeah.
It sounds like she was a pretty big dick too.
Yeah. Either way, they take her to the square, and they also grab the Baron's corpse and take it in the same direction. So I'm gonna go put her and him over there.
Hey, did we find the kid?
He's in the he's in the attic.
They said the attic.
Yeah. And I was gonna head to him.
Oh, you want to show the kid his dead body? His dead dad. Okay.
No, he's not. We just have to explain to him.
Yeah, it's just like 10 years down the road, I would like to not be murdered in my sleep, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, No Kill Bill style situation going
Just
on.
imagine like you're in your room, you're like 10 years old, and then some people come in and say, hey, we just murdered your dad, and your mom is probably going to get lynched soon.
So
Sorry.
Yeah. Am I right to assume, Darius, that you're no longer concentrating on your
Yes,
flame sphere?
I'm
Okay.
going to. Yeah, sure.
All right,
Yeah,
and
nice.
same thing. What about you, Cole? What are you doing? Are you still going to beat 8?
Once I see that there like is no more of a threat, I'm just gonna change back, and then hit myself with a 2nd level Cure Wounds.
yeah.
Yeah, go right ahead. You're back there in your form. Do your cure wounds. Apply to yourself however you wish. Yeah, I'm gonna move some people around here. We got the cook still in the kitchen. I'm gonna have a maid in this one over here. All right. Everything else is as it is.
I think you guys should interrogate some of the staff to see where they keep all the important letters from Strahd or whoever.
Damn.
Walk
And,
off the place with something in hand.
or maybe, loot or anything that they might have had in the house.
I mean, I want to say that's pretty dark for a monster slayer, but depending on how dedicated the monster slayer is, he might
Oh,
interrogate anybody to get a means to an end in finding
no,
like
that's-
weaknesses in Strahd and whatnot. Yeah.
yeah, no, that's pretty much what it is. Just, I mean, I'm personally was gonna go upstairs and try to talk to the kid and see what I can learn from him. But I was suggesting that you guys probably yours, since you seem like, well,
All right.
you seem like you would like
So you guys,
here.
you guys did say that you're going to be looting the bodies of people like
I did.
Absolutely.
Isaac and Baron.
Should we do all the looting, in text in Discord out of game time?
Yeah, we'll do it after the end of the session, and I'll do all that. But unless as far as immediate important things,
Yeah.
because there's some like valuables and money. There is a nice battle axe on Isaac. There is a pistol on the Baron, as well as a nice rapier.
Nice rapier? Is it special? Is it?
It looks really good. It looks really nice.
I mean,
Super fancy.
It's visibly silver in color, like silver.
visibly silvered. Ooh.
And yeah, you can tell there's like a sheen to it. That's kind of interesting.
I mean, I'm
Nice.
certainly able to use both the rapier and that pistol, but I also don't want to be the person hogging all the items here. So
I was gonna say if you wanted to keep the rapier, that's
Yeah, alright. So, yeah, go ahead and add a silvered rapier to your inventory. One.
actually want one more pistol. Do any of the guards have any on them?
Remember, there were 2 muskets, no pistols. Nobody else has any pistols. Only Baron had the pistol.
I also don't
Yeah.
have a ranged weapon at the moment. You're gonna get
Yeah, I was gonna
2
say-
pistols.
Wait, do the muskets use the same bullets as the pistols?
Yes. Yes.
Oh. Okay, well, since there's 2 muskets, I think we could both take one.
I am not proficient
yeah,
in
one-
muskets. I'm
Yeah.
only proficient in pistols.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, well, you can have the pistol, since you don't have...
Thank you.
I'll find
You
another.
can share some of your bullets
Yes.
as well. I'll pay you out of my share of this loot.
So what does a rifle or flintlock pistol? Is that a martial or simple weapon? Like how does
It's a
proficiency
martial
work?
weapon.
Okay. Well,
You need to have an initiacy in it. Fighters, I don't think barbarians don't have any proficiency in firearms. At least I didn't design it that way. I might not think about it,
pirate?
but a pirate would. Yeah, you'll have proficiency in, in all firearms.
Yeah, because I've got as a barbarian, I've got proficiency in martial weapons. But anyway,
Yeah, and it
as
is a
opposed to
martial
dragging this out, we can talk off the side.
But either way, yeah,
Yeah.
you would be able to use firearms. I didn't think about that, but yeah. I was gonna say barbarians have proficiency in all martial weapons but firearms, but pirate compensates for that. Yeah, so there's 2 rifles, two muskets technically, 1 pistol, a silvered rapier, and a a battle axe of some significance.
Oh yeah, I just want musket.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead and add a musket to your inventory. You can look in the gun stat page that I made for weights and things.
Okay.
Yeah, any loot really. I would recommend that we.
Yeah, any other loot, we should use it over. Yeah, I'll put it all over time. I'll put it all in after the session. I'll put it in text, and people can add it. And
just put it in the party pocket, and then divvy it out later on.
The other loot, though, I'm gonna have to wait until you guys go through the house. I know that sounds annoying, but I'm not gonna just give it all to you. You're gonna have to pick it and find it.
And I imagine some of the guards took some stuff on the way out, seen an opportunity.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, perhaps. Definitely, some stuff is going to be visibly missing. Like dust. The dust will make it clear. Like, oh, it's missing here. There was something here, like silverware and such.
I don't know if there's anything in this place like that, but you know, if there's like documents or letters or something.
There very well could be. I was thinking that we could do that next time.
No, I'm
getting it.
We would like.
Yes, there very well could be. I'm not going to say one way or the other whether there is, but there very well could be. This definitely is a very fertile place for things of all kinds. Valuables, weapons, documents.
Yeah, I see what Marcel's saying is like incriminating documents on the Baron in relations with the Strahd.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do have dibs on that pipe. Like, I'm assuming that's a really ornate, like.
You can already add it to your inventory.
Pipe.
Unless there's like some sort of squabble.
Really cool pipe in my inventory.
Yeah, it's just a nice silver filigree pipe.
Oh.
Very nice.
That is fancy. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh. So, success, guys. We certainly left our mark on, what's his name?
Velaki?
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
Sounds right.
Yeah, you have to determine what's going to happen with the power vacuum. It's obviously going to
I was planning to go to the guardhouse and said, like, right, people are going to start rioting soon, so you really should be keeping order until we find a new leader for the town.
I like that. Like, you go in here and got all those problems. It's like, yeah, you guys have a problem with keeping control. You might want to, like, do something about that, and then just leave.
I mean, it is a conflict again for me because I do not agree with law, but I also don't want.
But you're not going to just let this place skip into anarchy and the whole place burn down.
I don't want people to eat each other. So
yeah, and it's now like a big drop in guards. Like they lost probably about 2/3 of the guards that worked here.
Yeah.
All right. Real quick, because I gotta head off. Things that need to happen. A. Loot on the rest of the bodies. Loot in the house. B. Power vacuum. Who's gonna take charge? And C. What we're gonna do after that.
Werewolf.
Yeah,
I mean, werewolves
to deal with. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I guess that still is an issue. Yeah, we can't just brush that under the rug. But yeah, I gotta head out.
Okay. That's fun. It's been a really fun session.
Yeah, no, this was
pretty awesome.
This is on point. Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun making this all work out. A lot of it was pulling out of my ass, but I still had a great time.
Yeah.
None of this at all is like design content. Like
exactly.
99.9% of what we just did was just improv.
It was entirely.
Yeah, that's 99% of DMing. It's just pulling it out of your ass and making it.
Yeah. Trying to make it fun.
I mean, this is a module, so it's meant to have a structured encounters, but this one's entirely made up encounter based
Fabricated.
upon what we're doing. So you get to have
exactly.
the best of both worlds at this point. So it's great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but anyway, before I log off, Shane.
When it's not structured because it's more organic. Like, I don't know if that's like attention grabbing for you guys, but I can always tell when there's like, well, everybody can tell when there's like preset encounters.
Right. Yeah. Like
that.
yeah. Yeah. Everything there, I just had to pull and just come up with on the spot because there was nothing at all designed about that. Like, there's no coup fucking thing in the Loki option. That's not a pre-written quest idea.
I mean, you had the descriptions for the bedrooms and whatnot, so I assume that was part of the module descriptions and whatnot. So.
Yep. Yeah, all those were. Yeah, I was just specifically all this thing, this whole fighting and all this stuff. It's not really meant that it's possible. Obviously, with something like Isaac, that you're able to combat your fight with the Baron in a way, but like I gave Baron himself way more health than he normally had. Normally, he was like in the teens, so I gave him like 45 health or something like that because I wanted to actually make it interesting. Yeah, that's worked out. Yeah. That's a really good idea. I'm gonna do that.
Dynamic lighting.
Yeah, that will make things significantly less annoying.
Okay.
There you go. You should be able to see everything.
Oh.
Now.
Alright.
Is there just another wave of guards coming at us? What the hell?
Yeah, there's very few guards left. You killed 2/3 of them. There's 20 dead guards in all. There were 30 guards in the town.
Map.
Gotta say, I'm not that impressed with his mention.
Seems spoiled. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I did that. I'm a.
Yeah, technically, but whatever. It's not. That's. I mean, you already knew he was there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm still looking forward. I'm even interested in.
Yeah, we'll be going over that. We have a lot of stuff to do next time in the beginning in general. Like, you got guys information to find. You got some interesting loot to possibly find. That's why I'm not giving it to you, because I don't want to just say, "Oh yeah, you found it," because that's not as fun. Even if it is slightly annoying to go room to room.
Plus, we have the maid, cook.
Yeah.
Household to help.
Yeah, there's a maid, there's a cook. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna write up a loot list for what you find on the guys' bodies.
Okay. Certainly not
I'll
a
catch you
problem.
guys next week. It's been really fun.
Yeah.
It's been
Take
awesome.
it easy, guys.
Nice.
I'm really glad you guys are having a good time. I hope I keep improving every time. This one was challenging but entertaining.